Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Creative Mode. As a matter of fact, it's episode 23, and today, before I lose any time, I'm going to kick the episode right off with some highway building. So ideally, in today's video, what I'd like to do is actually start building a highway interchange between two separate highways, with like 2-lane roads, where ideally I'd make this one a 4-lane road through. And some interchange ideas, I'm actually a bit unsure, so I might come back and with a solution. Hey everyone, I'm back. I'm quickly going to go over what this actually means. So you've got 5 categories of countries. So E, the smallest, through to D, C, B, and A. And for each one of them, you've got the common rural interchange, the common urban interchange, and the super rare urban interchange, which generally means only one, but there could be exceptions, but there probably won't be. Now, what really applies here are the category E countries. Now, as you can see here, we've already made good use of the common rural, which is a diamond, and we're about to go into the common urban, so the outskirts of the urban landscape. We're going to start building a double diamond interchange, and we'll eventually build a 3-level stacked roundabout interchange with 2 sets of 4-lane roads, because it's not really practical to build a 3-level stacked roundabout with 2-lane single carriageway roads. Heading back to the Minecraft world, as you can see, I'm going to quickly lay out some tarmac, or just concrete that looks kind of like tarmac. Not like that, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. And that is 100, 200, 300. No, counting that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll make that so it's 60 blocks. Or 59, I think. 59. Judge that. Yup, that is looking good. Do the same the other side. And now I'm just collecting all this random loot that I have. And I'm not. I'll not actually put any other street furniture other than these brick walls that you're going to see me put up now. Main reason being, I am going to start modifying this in a moment. Now, I'm going to start off with the very first change being this. And I do have a preferred layout in mind. So each slip road needs to have these 4 dashes, which I've just realised the first one needs to have 2 black consecutive. You'll see why in a moment. But yeah, that's generally looking good. And the very end, I think, are going to be 2 or 3 long, like that. And the reason, you might start to see the reason in a moment. Quite simply, it's just because of this, really. I mean, the white concrete needs to touch, as you may see. Wow, I did not realise how fast the soul speed is on my... oh, the swift sneakers on my netherite leggings, yes. It would look quite ugly that way. But, if I remove it, it does look a lot crisper and fresher this way. So now this is generally starting to take form. Shape will be a little bit in a moment. Already 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm very irresponsible indeed. But yeah, somewhat does need to be done. Now, what I'm actually thinking of doing is potentially actually putting the... This is actually going to be quite hard to do, if I'm being 100% honest. I might move it a little bit. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. I'll move this all down quite a far bit. The reason being, I want to build the diamond interchange itself on the other side and have a full curved slip road, I think this way, and I want to have like a loop-ish. Actually, in that case, I'll reintroduce these slip roads. These are good. Yes. I wasn't 100% sure about the layout, to be honest, because I've not practiced this off camera, other than actually deciding what I'll even do in the first place. So, yeah. I'm going to quickly put in some street furniture, so I don't even know what I'm working with. And also strategically plan what else I'm going to do. So this is completely ad hoc or completely made up as I go along. This is not something I've pre-planned. There are no direct dimensions, which is quite good, because if you're not working in a super flat world, this means you can modify a particular part to suit your needs. With that, I'm going to be putting the diamond interchange on this side. Yeah, we'll see. So, some parts of this might be the stage where things start to get fun. Now, first order of business is I'm going to make this one block further down, simply because I want to have one continuous stretch of wall. Like this, yes, because I'm about to build like that, and I want that there. So the first bit is 3, but each other step up will just be 2, because yeah. With every other step, you've got 2 on there anyway. One like that, it overhangs, but there's no overhang here, so I'll have to extend it out like that. And I will be putting the brick foundations underneath this. That is a critical feature of this build. With that, you've just got a simple exit ramp, or exit slip road. Although I think in this context, the word ramp might make a bit more sense. And I'm not doing the absolute overkill terraforming with this. It's going to be more of an urban interchange, so I think it'll be quite appropriate to design it like such. Although I'll probably not do the underpasses, because those take up a bit of, yeah, they take a bit of time. I'm not going to do them for this interchange, but I might do it later in the playthrough. I just don't want an excuse to build. I want an excuse to avoid building those basketball underpasses. That's the real problem here. In case if anyone's noticed, in one of my previous videos, quite a while back, me building the basketball underpasses underneath the roadway, how much I truly hated building those. And how now, when I build networks, I always try to make sure the particles are on a flat level, and the roads and the other networks go above or underneath them, rather than the other way around. Now, ideally, because we're going to be in a sort of city area, I'd try my best to avoid building overpasses, but in a case like this, it's completely unavoidable. I'd probably sink the highway. So when we get further into the city, I'll sink the highway, and yeah, I seem to be repeating myself. I'll sink the highway, first thing I do. Build the interchange and all the networks on top of it, no problems. But yeah, this is another semi-problem, really. I think one way I can just get around this quite simply is by building a slip road out like that. And I'll leave that slip road on its own and just build some simple diamond interchange networks around it, because the idea being that I'm going to connect up the loose slip roads later, whilst I deal with the core junction now. So that's the main part of the junction done, or that main part of that particular slip road. Ideally, I try to make sure the slip roads are one lane, especially joining slip roads. The primary concern being that if I were to have them not be split, then, or have more than one lane, then you've got 3 lanes merging into one. But it is okay if 2 lanes merge into one, or 1 lane splits into 3. Those are both okay. And I'll deal with the overhang on the other side later, not now. I think this is roughly starting to take some sort of shape at least. Yeah, roughly like that. I could even build a grass feature on top of this if I wanted to, but probably not now. I'll make sure this section here is 3 blocks. Put that, like so. And like so, there we go. I think it's going to be something like this. Yellow concrete, there you go. But if I'm being honest, this will be completely fine, yeah. Just probably curve the slip road a touch, but not necessarily too much. This is going to be one side. Because the slip road's generally rather wide, I'm probably not going to be too concerned about this. And get away with making dash like that. 2, 3. Like so. I think we can just move along like that. And then put black concrete directly paralleling it, and then white concrete doing the same but with a 1 block gap. Again, no diagonals don't count with this. And then this will be like the bounding for like where I put in different metrics and methods when it comes to these slip roads. Now, just that. And then I'll put in yellow and black concrete that parallels this. And I'll keep that bar slip road on its own just to make sure that there's just free flowing slip road, free flowing interchange between that side and that side, no stop signs or whatever. So there'll be no need to deal with this side in particular, in my completely honest opinion, just because you've got the left, which will cut through on the other corner, and then you've got this loop here, which is something I'll purposefully design. I think it's roughly along the lines of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, I've underblown that massively. I'll try to make it somewhat realistic. So start off like this: 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1. That's so it's not gonna be like that. The corner's not enough. But 1, 2, 3. I think that's 4, 3. 2, 3, 4. That's a perfect curve. All I need to do is just set that back 2 blocks, and that's perfectly fine. I need to set it back 2 blocks, and then I'll be all good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's like the perfect curve. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The bounding for the perfect curve. And this will be 2 lanes because I'm going to make the highway 4 lanes over there. Just to make sure the outer bounding will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another layer of black concrete, just as like a bounding. More bounding, to be honest. And I want to make sure I do each one at a time so that I don't mess up any calculations when it comes to the use of black on my concrete. Because if I were to do the dashes first, then I might mistake some black concrete in the dash for black concrete used for the curve, and it can completely mess up my calculations. So making sure I do one at a time just as a safeguard against any miscalculations and misinterpretations. So I'll put starting black concrete like that, but always make sure that it makes it every time, and I don't do it across a diagonal like that. Before the first one is like so, and it's like 4, make more, that, like that. There we go. That's roughly about it. Again, I can modify this at times if I need to. I'll make sure the center curve is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, and then I'll start using this as a curve on the other side. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, I think. 4, and then before I start, I'll do the same thing. I'll make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be really good for measuring up. As we'll go in a moment. With that, that will be 8, and then if I've got 10 rounds, that'll be 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I go 1, because that won't be realistic. I don't think, no. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Be perfect alignment. I just carry it on in that direction. So yeah, a perfect, I'd like to say a near perfect sort of circle. And I know in real life leaves aren't circles, but it's a game I don't really care, to be honest. Like, there are elements of me where I'm going for realism, but the whole point of the game is to escape reality, so that's partly why I just do not care at all. And it allows me to play with mechanics like this. That's the black concrete like ring done. I'll deal with actually merging the slip roads in a moment, but if I'm being honest, just to make things more fun, I probably won't merge slip roads. The won't merge slip roads over bridges or before bridges. I'll try and make sure that always after, so I can have extended slip roads, which in my opinion, always seem to be a lot more quirky, a lot more fun to play around with than conventional regular slip roads. And also probably make it a lot less awkward to deal with overhangs and tunnels and stuff. Having a consistent distance and no shorter slip roads as well. The really white concrete now. And I think because you've already seen this, I'll just cut away to the everyone. I'm back and I am going to carry on building with varying parts of this actually. So one of these would be this. I've also realised because of the variation in height between the diamond interchange here and the slip road, I'm first I'm going to have to make this a 3-level interchange. And secondly, and perhaps more importantly, I'm going to have to gradient the slip road of forms as well, which is going to be fun. And it's raining. More fun. So 2, 3, 4, and then just like carry on in that direction. Now I'm thinking that it would probably be okay to have sections of 4-lane on this orbital highway, with other parts being just 1 lane. And only this highway and the other radial highway cut and through to be 4 lanes for the 3-level stack roundabout we'll build in a future video once I've connected up all these networks. I think one way I might be able to get around this rather annoying problem in relation to the actual slip roads is having a split here and then having like having the white lines divider here. The idea being that this can just gradually through the curve widen out into 2 blocks wide for each part, and as a result of that I think yeah, that would probably like work out a little bit and just work out nicer than having to use lots of arbitrary splits, mergers and other random stuff for no apparent reason. So I'm just going to build the white bounding on the outside. So that partially includes this. Oh wait, no, not like that, like that. There we go. That's a reasonable split. And then the other crucial factor with this is actually putting in the dashes themselves. So something like this. So this can be 3 blocks before I start putting in like extra deceleration lanes and all that. But I think this might be a lot harder than normal because I've got a curve whilst merging. So it's going to end up in an extremely sharp slip road in some cases. And with that, I'll start putting in the dashes, which is going to be a bit hard this time. I think something like that would be... No, I'd go for that. And 4, then 4, and then like that. There we go. That's a lot better. I've created a rather unique problem for myself because of the way how I've designed this. So I think one way I might be able to overcome this is by using using a simple feature like that. And then bring this down. Like so. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Thinking about it. So this is the outer white boundary. Then over there you've got like my zombie, you've got some zombies and creepers and stuff. It's got really cool armor generation, partially because it's in hard mode. And it's like pouring down with rain at night time. And 11:30 at night. That's nice. Very, very late at night and I'm still working. And that is roughly most of the diamond interchange done, if I'm being 100% honest. So yeah, I think I'll just cut away to some more completed work. I've done most of it. Hey everyone, I am back, and I would just like to say I have decided to completely finish the interchange. Now I do have quite an important announcement to make now. So from here on in, I'm going to be quite busy with a lot of work. I just need to get done. So unfortunately, there'll not be much time to record full videos, but there might be the odd five minutes here and there I can use to modify my world, and I'll definitely make use of those to make sure I can completely finish this build, amongst others. And as you can see, we've got a pillager patrol there. I'm going to start off here. Now, as you can see, there's only 2 meter little lanes here. But there's a lot going on simultaneously. So yeah, just gonna have to live with that. I'll do this side first. So on this side, you've got a 4-lane undivided highway, controlled access. So you've got 4-lane single carriageway road with 2 lanes in each direction, and these act as extended slip lanes. So you've got an extended slip lane on each side. So now you've got 3 lanes in each direction. These 2 lanes do split off and head to that slip road. And we also get an extra slip road here, which comes off as another slip road hanging in that direction. And then for a very short moment, we've got 1 lane in one direction and 3 in the other. And then this turns into another extended slip lane on the left. And you've got 1 lane that goes off there and 2 that go off around there. And you've got this small little diamond interchange here with the link road coming in, and then you've got the 2 slip lanes. Now, this slip lane actually descends before the other slip roads to make sure these 2 merge together. And then you've got 3 lanes here with these 2 acting as extended slip lanes to come back in another 4-lane road. And then this 2-lane slip road branches off here. 1 slip lane heads off and merges into this 2-lane connector road, and the other one heads off left, completely uninterrupted. We've got the similar process over here, but these 2 lanes merge into 1. So you've got this completely uninterrupted dedicated left turn, and this being because of this side where the vehicles come off, turn right, come round, and exit here. This turns into a 1-lane slip road that heads off here. Whilst over here you've got a 2-lane. This 1 lane turns into 1 lane with an extra slip road that comes off. Again, one heads off right to make sure that there's room for cars to come off and turn right there. And then you've got the left turn slip lane that comes off and merges in with the 3 and 4 layout we've got over here. Now we've got 2 different entrances. We've got 1 entrance here with this 1 slip lane that descends down. You've got this 2-lane road which turns into 2 plus 1, so you've got 1 slip lane joining. You've got 2 plus 1. And then on the other side, what you see is you've got 2 lanes here which head off, and then they curve round and they full 270-degree loop and then form the 2 slip lanes. You've got your 2 plus 3, and then you've got your 2 slip lanes from this side coming in, with the left-hand lane merging in quite quickly. And then this middle lane, which is actually from the other slip road, that just merges in, and we have the left, this lane 2 here carrying on as a lane, with the other 2 being extended slip roads. Now coming here, we've got the 2 lanes, which where the left lane splits into 2, which is used to head round the loop, and then you've got another slip road that comes off, making this a very short section here of 4+4, which is quite big, to be honest. And this slip lane heads off, heads round left, heads in a straight line here, the 2 lane, and then that. So I'll quickly show you some shots of like different tunnels and different descents and stuff. So you've got that. You've got descent here, which is quite simple. You've got another road here, and then you've got this final approach. Just heads round like this and heads off. So yeah, if I can find my horse, rather important. I'll get him. Yeah, I'll quickly turn up my friendly creature sounds. And I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. This is episode 23, and it's going to be part 1, where I actually build the city, so it's going to be an incredibly long city build. So yeah, thank you all so much for the support. When I'm recording this, I've got 51 subscribers, and I'd love to have more, but I am very, very grateful for the support I do have. So yeah, thanks for the support. If you do enjoy, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. And I shall see you in the next video. So yeah, take care. Bye for now.